Hello lovely people, how are you doing? My name is Jackie and this channel is Thriving Womanhood. So in our today's video, I'm going to share with you my toy corrections for my 0 to 3 years old, and I'll get to share with you why they are important or what part they play in the development of your children. Okay, so stay tuned. Let's jump right into this video. So let me begin with this over here. Here we have some wooden train toys, and they are magnetic. They are magnetic. They are very easy to use, and they are low stimulation toys because they're not producing any kind of noise. They help in the creativity. They also help in the fine motor skills. Okay, we might think that a 3-year-old can do stuff, but they need to develop the fine motor skills in order to be able to connect such like this. So they really help with the fine and also the gross motor skills. They also help in the creativity. You'll see them putting somewhere for the train to climb and to go down, and they have the curves, the corners, and also the signs like stop. Yes, so they are very important in helping gross and fine motor skills. They also help in creativity of your child. They're able to put what they see into practice. That is the train. They're able to come up with those up and downs, like the climbing and going down of the train. They're also able to come up with patterns of their own. So this is a great investment. And then there are low stimulation toys. For example, you can use these low stimulation toys as the last thing they play with in the evening. Or for example, just before school, if you're homeschooling your children, because they will be focused, chilled, there's no much stimulation in their brains. Okay, there, so let's go to the Lego blocks. I like Lego blocks. I like Lego blocks so much. Actually, this is their play area. Here we have a very nice carpet. Yeah, this is their play corner over here. This is usually their space. Okay, so bringing them closer here. So here we have the Lego blocks. There are different types with different colors, with different designs. Something else is that most of my toys are thrifted. That means they are ex-UK and they are very good quality. Oh my god, they are good quality. They are very strong, less easy to break. They're not easy to break. They are perfect. Okay, so the Lego blocks will help your child with creativity. You can use them for color learning, colors. For example, we have blue, we have red, we have pink, we have purple, we have yellow. Okay, I hope you can see that. So they will help your child with fine motor skills still, because it's not easy to fix this thing. You have a 1-year-old or 2-year-old, it's not easy for them to fix, and by the time they fix, their grip is becoming better and better, and they're able to become very creative in creating, for example, their cars. I don't like them mixing the toys, so I'm slowly teaching them how to separate the toys after they play. So they use each basket at a time. They play with the Lego blocks, they return them back, take them back to the corner where they normally stay. When if they want the cars, they play with the cars. So there's this bigger size of the Lego blocks, but it's a huge. This is also part of the Lego blocks. Okay, in other words, it really helps in the creativity of your child, and it also helps them build different things. They can build a house, build a pathway, build even animals, different animals using you see some have eyes. They can build with these ones different animals using the Lego blocks. They can also build houses, pathways, different vehicles. For example, this particular one is for a dump truck. Yes, they can build a dump truck. There was another one for an excavator. So in simple terms, they are able to build a lot using this. I bought them in this bucket, and they are very useful in the fine motor, gross motor, creativity, learning colors, counting, and also the shapes. You can use them to learn, to teach them some of the shapes. For example, the rectangle, the triangles, there are these smaller ones. You can teach them to create various things. So they are so helpful in the creativity of your child. We can move to these smaller ones. This is for my 2-year-old. So this helps him. They're used together with the shapes that are inside here. So for example, this is a triangle, and they use it to fit like this, like that. Okay, so this is a triangle, and then the circles, they use them like that. And finally, that's how it looks. Okay, it might look simple for a 2-year-old to arrange these things, but it's not that simple. So by the time they coordinate their hands and control them to put this thing here, it takes a lot of effort. And this also helps in the gross motor skills, the fine motor skills, generally the psychomotor skills, and also identifying the shapes. For example, this is a circle, this is a rectangle, a triangle, and also a square. And it also helps in colors, learning the colors. This is a pink one, green, pink, blue. So they're able to learn the colors as well. And now the remaining ones, these are shapes and numbers. And these are the boards where they fit in. So they help the child in identification, to be able to identify the shapes and name the shapes. For example, here we have the cross, the star. We have the star, we have the flower shape, we have the heart, square, we have a diamond, we have a sector, we have a semicircle, we have an oval, we have a circle, we have a triangle. All that, and then this is for numbers. Okay, so they use the numbers and fix them there. For example, this is number 4, so it's fixed like that, number 4. So still the same case, fine motor skills, identification, and also creativity. Yeah, and also learning the numbers and still the colors, because they are of different colors. Okay, so this toys is a great investment, especially if you are really limiting the screen time for your children because of the effects that are coming with the screen time. For example, their addiction to the screen, exposure to weird type of content, and all that, and also for the normal development of a child. So from that, we move to this. This here is a correction of non-vehicles. So here we have the vehicles in these two buckets. Okay, let me remove these so that as in these two buckets we have the vehicles and then the non-vehicles. So in the non-vehicles we have all collection of toys, various toys. For example, here we have a phone and it is functional. Hope you can see it's blinking. Can you see? Yeah, it is very functional. It helps in the numbers, music, animals, letters. Yeah, it's loaded. So these are high stimulation toys because there's sound and there's lighting as well. When their energies are high or they are not slowing down anytime soon, you can allow them play with high stimulation toys. But towards their nap time, you reduce the highly stimulating toys and allow them play either with the blocks or with the trains, especially towards their sleeping time or nap times. When you need them to slow down, use the low stimulation toys. But when their energies are high and they are all over, they can use the high stimulation toys. This one can be used by a crawling baby, and it's still entertaining to 2 years and 3 years old, and still 4 and 5. I find it's entertaining to them from the crawling stage all the way, because there's this here, the beads and the kind of shakers. Okay, so we also have balls like this. These are plastic ones. They are sensory toys. We have other balls like this. This is not sensory. This is not plastic. It's like a doll. Then we have various animals right here. Here we have the sheep. I hope you can see that. Yes, here we have the sheep. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, right there. You have something like this, the plane, which is wooden, not easy to break. You have some dinosaur. It's squishy. It's sensory as well. It's a dinosaur. You have some scissors. You have this to scoop the sand outside. There's a lot of collection of toys over here. There's a car. You have the hammer for building for the boys. You have this for musical. We have this one over here, like that. Also for psychomotor skills and identification. Okay, mainly for psychomotor skills. We have shakers for your 3-month-old. We have a crocodile here, which is helps with the grip and psychomotor skills as well. This is their building hood. They use it to as an hammer. We have a duck here. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah, we have a lot of collection over here. This is a frog. We have a frog. Jump, jump, jump. There was also a dude. We also have insects like this beetle for identification. You might say it is scary, but it's not. I can bet they enjoy playing with it. Beetle, how are you? Walk, head, thorax, abdomen. Okay, so that is a beetle. It looks scary, right? But it's not. Yeah, and many, many, many more. Okay, then come to cars over here, and the boys loves cars. And these are not the only collections. We have other toys in a path over there, another one this side of the dining area. I'll be showing you in a few. So these are their cars. You see excavators, and they're muddy, but we do clean them. Okay, excavator. We have an helicopter here. Well, now this is for this one, the Lego blocks for making a train. Okay, yeah, this is a train. Have such cars, and these are cars. Have these animals. And it's very functional. You fix a bullet here, a rubber bullet, pull, and then you here, more cars and more vehicles over here. You have Lamborghini, you have Ferrari over here. You have the speed bikes for the boys. Another speed bike over here. And these are the speed bikes. Have this kind of wooden vehicles. You have the tractors for the boys. There's this small one and this bigger one. And generally those are the toys, mostly for 0 to 3 years. Oh, I can say 0 to 5 years. And then we have more toys I will be showing you in a few, because we have a lot of balls, we have a lot of puzzles for them to solve to keep them engaged. We also have a huge number of collection of books for them to expose them, and they like okay, reading, and we have a lot of collections for them. So yeah, this is part of the toys that we have, and they really help. They really come in handy. And where did I get my toys? Honestly, from Gikomba mostly. That is the thrift market here in Kenya, the biggest in Kenya, and they come at an affordable price. And yes, they come at an affordable price and good quality. The quality is great, especially if you have children who keeps on breaking the toys. The quality is great. So yeah, let me show you these toys from across range, and then show you other toys over there. Right, so here are the trains. By a truck.